Good day. Per today's class, the problem that we looked at was problem 2 on page 609. It dealt with Colleen and Jimmy and their part-time jobs, specifically saving money. If you remember, it relates back to the comparing, analyzing, observing two different lines. That's exactly what we're kind of what we're going after, is that general observation of two lines, point of intersections, things like that. So to review the questions that we asked, if you look at number 1 where it says write an equation for Colleen and Jimmy, Colleen's equation would be y equals 120 plus 18x. Jimmy's equation is y equals 64 plus 25x. Now, I'm not going to give you the answers, but I want you to remember to be sure to define the variables. Tell me, what does y represent? What does x represent? Number 2, how much money will each person have in his or her savings account after 5 weeks? 5 weeks is the key. We're going to plug that into the two equations that we just established. So Colleen her equation would look like y equals 120 plus 18 times 5, which is $210. That's what she'll have in her savings account after 5 weeks. Jimmy, again, his is y equals 64, which is the amount that he started saving with, plus $25 per week times 5 weeks, and that equals $189. Number 3. Which person will have more money in his or her savings account after 5 weeks? Well, if we look back at number 2, the answer is right there. Colleen has $210 and Jimmy has $189. So Colleen's savings account has more money in it. How much money will each person have in his or her savings account after 18 weeks, which is the amount of time in one school semester? So if they were to save for the semester, Colleen, it's the same equation. We would go back to y equals 120 plus 18x. We're going to substitute x with 18, so y equals 120 plus 18 times 18, and after 18 weeks she'll have $444. Jimmy, y equals 64 plus 25 times 18, which is $514. Number 5. So the question then is having us observe question 4. Which person is going to have more money in their account after the 18 weeks? And after that semester of time, Jimmy at that point will have more money in his account. Now, I want you to move forward with 6 through 11, and I want you to graph these two lines. So fill out the table in number 6 and graph the lines. It's the same thing that we did in 11.1. It's just slightly different words and different numbers, but conceptually it's the same thing. So don't get confused with this. It's straightforward. You're going to do fine. If you have any questions, note me on It's Learning, and I'll respond back to you. Thanks. Good luck. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow in class.